Welcome back to episode 4 of our podcast series on external communication and branding. In our last episode, we explored the visual side of branding, how design, color, typography, and layout shape perception.
And today, we shift from what people see to what they read and hear. We're talking all about content, specifically how to craft compelling content for external audiences that grabs attention, delivers value, and builds trust.
Absolutely. Content is the bridge between your brand and your audience. It's how you deliver your voice, share your message, and influence perception.
So let's start with a fundamental question. What makes content compelling?
Great question. Compelling content is relevant, clear, valuable, and emotionally resonant. It doesn't just inform, it engages. It aligns with your audience's needs, your brand's goals, and the context in which it's delivered.
And it's not just blogs or emails. Content shows up everywhere. Social media, white papers, videos, podcasts, newsletters, product descriptions, webinars, even your FAQ page.
Exactly. Every piece of content is an opportunity to reinforce your brand, educate your audience, and inspire action.
So how do we approach content creation strategically?
It starts with audience insight. Ask, who are we speaking to? What do they care about? What problems are they trying to solve? Then tailor your content to those needs.
That means doing the homework, building audience personas, understanding pain points, mapping content to the buyer's journey.
Right. For example, in the awareness stage, content might focus on education, industry trends, challenges, or general advice. In the consideration stage, you'll provide comparisons, testimonials, or use cases. In the decision stage, you go into features, pricing, and support.
Let's break this down further. What makes a piece of content actually work?
I like to use the 4 C's framework. Clear, use plain and concise language, no jargon. Consistent, align with brand voice, tone, and design. Credible, use data, testimonials, or expert insight. Customer-focused, it's about them, not you.
That last one is huge. Too often brands talk about themselves. We do this, we offer that. But the best content flips the script. Here's how this helps you.
Yes, shift from self-promotion to value delivery. Storytelling helps too. People connect with stories, not stats.
So let's talk about content formats. What types should brands focus on?
Depends on your audience and goals. Some common and effective formats include blog articles, great for SEO and thought leadership, videos, high engagement, especially on social media, infographics, visual storytelling, easy to digest, case studies, build trust with real-world success, newsletters, stay top of mind with subscribers, podcasts, long-form engagement, thought leadership, webinars, educational, interactive, lead-generating, social posts, bite-sized, real-time engagement.
And ideally, you create a content ecosystem where each format supports and links to the others.
Exactly. A blog post can become a video, a podcast discussion, a LinkedIn carousel, and a newsletter snippet. Repurpose with intention.
One concern a lot of people have is how to keep content fresh. How do you consistently come up with good topics?
Listen to your audience. Customer feedback, FAQs, support tickets, industry news, search queries, they're full of ideas. Also, build an editorial calendar. Plan ahead and align content with campaigns, launches, seasons, and relevant events.
Let's talk about tone. We touched on voice in episode 2, but when it comes to content, how should brands strike the right tone?
Tone should match the platform, format, and audience mindset. For example, a blog post might be informative and conversational. A press release might be formal and structured. A tweet might be witty and punchy, but it should all still sound like you. Your brand voice is the constant.
Before we wrap up, let's share some common content mistakes.
Definitely. Here are a few. Talking about yourself too much, inconsistent tone or formatting, long-winded or unclear messaging, no call to action, neglecting SEO or keywords, and not optimizing for mobile reading.
All of these can weaken your message, even if your content is valuable.
Exactly. The best content is focused, scannable, and actionable.
So, what can listeners do right now to improve their content strategy?
One simple but powerful action. Take your last 3 external content pieces, say a blog, a LinkedIn post, and a product page, and assess them using the 4 C's: clear, consistent, credible, customer-focused.
And if you don't already have one, start a content calendar even for just the next 30 days. It'll bring structure and momentum to your content efforts.
That's it for episode 4. In our next episode, we'll explore leveraging media relations and public relations to amplify your brand.
Can't wait.
Thank you, Lily. And remember, great content doesn't just fill space, it builds connection. If you found this episode of Corporate Communication useful, don't forget to join us leadershipacademy.tagbizsutra. Do share it with your friends and colleagues, and leave your review. Until then, design with purpose and communicate with clarity.